Hey Cheryl, how you doing? I wanted to get your um, critique back to you first, of course, because you posted first. So let's take a look at. Let me get this thing open here now. I've got your drawing open, and I've also got your portrait open. Now, the one thing I want to bring your attention to is this example in the way back from week 1 is very, very similar to your example, as we can see the similarities. Well, if I move this over here, we can get a better view. See, sorry, I should have had this set up. Sorry about that. Okay, anyways, let's take a look at that. Very, very, very similar results. Now, I suggest this. I think that you should use black as the background because the results are just spectacular, as we can see. I think you're losing a lot of depth in your portrait because there's just there's no tonal range. Everything's flat. There's no depth or dimension, no volume per se. And I think that we can attain that volume by two different things: the color of the type and how densely packed the type is. So for the white collar, it's white type, of course, and it's very densely packed type. And as we can see, for the gray colors, it's not quite so densely packed. And for even the lighter areas, again, it's indicative of a lighter shade of gray, okay? And note that this particular example, several words, individual words were used to create these patterns as opposed to using these whole phrases and whatnot. Okay, it's like my visions in life is not. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're adjusting the whole phrase instead of these individual words. Okay, and that I think is the main thing. I think that if you take a look at this and take a look at this with this as your destination, I think you're going to get better results, and I really think that it's gonna make a difference in the portrait in terms of the usability in your final student portfolio. So again, I think you're there with the drawing. I just don't think you're there with the portrait yet because of the depth dimension. Okay, thanks.